Early voting is underway all across the state for the midterm elections that are 1 week from tomorrow.
And as a reminder, there are several county-specific ballot items you need to know about.
News 19's Rachel Ripp breaks down some of those items in our surrounding areas. Rachel.
So learning how to find this valuable voter information or county-specific ballot items, it's important to know where to go. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a demonstration here. It's this website here, scvotes.gov. You're going to click on the Voters tab and click Get My Sample Ballot. You'll fill out all of your personal information here and then click Log In, and there you have it, your sample ballot. Penny taxes, new forms of county government, and school board bond referendums. These are all topics voters in the Midlands are deciding on and will be deciding on come Election Day. They're also county specific. If you live in Saluda, you'll be voting for or against a new tax funding a $49 million bond referendum that would add an elementary school and upgrade other schools. There's also an option to change your county government from council and director to council and administrator. In Newberry, you can vote yay or nay to a penny tax that could fund a county public safety complex and jail upgrades. In Lexington, you'll be choosing yes or no to a capital project sales tax for the next 8 years that has the potential to improve roads with an estimated $568 million from that tax money.
There was one in 2014 that failed. The reason it failed, there was other items other than roadways. You know, Lexington County is not eligible for a transportation tax because there cannot be a transportation tax and a local tax enacted by the General Assembly. The General Assembly has enacted a local school tax as to Lexington County. Therefore, Lexington County is not eligible.
And in Sumter, residents will decide whether or not they want to pay a new penny tax that could go toward emergency medical services, new sidewalks, and road upgrades. It's important that voters are informed about these complicated options before walking in.
Ahead of time, so that you can do whatever research you want to do and form opinions about how you want to vote, because that can be overwhelming in the voting booths if you're presented with a multiple page question, lengthy question, and you're trying to read and comprehend that in a short period of time.
Chris Whitmire with the State Election Commission says Sumter's penny tax has 34 items. And if you're not prepared, it could hold up the line, which is exactly what happened to Lexington County voter Pedro Gomes today.
I wanted to kind of do better research before I showed up to have a more informed decision, but I ended up just staring at the ballot and reading it about 2 or 3 times just to make sure I was understanding it before casting the vote.
So do your homework, call the county, attend meetings, and it'll help you process the change you're voting on. One thing to note is you can hold on to your sample ballot when you go into the location to vote, but you cannot show that to anyone or distribute that. You can just keep it for reference for notes. Reporting in studio, Rachel Ripp, News 19 WLTX.
Well, you can find more information about Lexington County's capital project sales tax at their meeting tomorrow night at Chapin Town Hall at 6:30.